Hey guys, Hellfire here, and I'm back with round 7 of the WIXOSS GP hosted in Las Vegas, and I'm back with Starfruit, who
Hi.
I know he's in this round this time, and it's not Shimizuki, it's Waku he's playing against. So, we know,
Yeah,
since this is
me fighting.
post... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, me fighting the two JP players for the last two rounds. How
Yeah.
exciting!
So, we already know what Starfruit's playing, and because this is post-commentary, you already know what happened the entire event. Waku ended up taking it all the way. We already know what he's playing, but as you guys saw the deck list below, just because, or on the video, just because. On the left we have Deus Adams, and on the right, mono question mark Tama.
I'm on a white. Come on.
It's mono question mark. Let's just
Anyway.
let's fast forward a little bit just to get this going.
Yeah.
So we see Celium enter charge. Walker's going first here. Gallium discard for the Madoka float into Bernicius and another SE. I'm pretty sure Celium.
Yeah. Fun fact: throughout the entire tournament, I went second every round. I never won a dice roll. Even in top 8, I got scammed out of a certain judge. Misruled who goes first.
So in that judge's defense, they weren't aware that there was a FAQ saying that higher placing picks first. So they were going off of memory about the site saying it was still randomized. Now, if the site said otherwise, then the judge has poor eyesight and needs to get glasses. Or they're memory checked because, well, yeah, we all know how that works.
Yep. Reading's hard.
So,
Stay in school.
the other thing, too, is not caught immediately. We see that Waku already went with Guard to Singularity open. You see him discard 3 cards to guard the Tama attack. Especially considering, casually bursted 2 servants.
Yeah, the garden really helps him out a lot here. Just being able to turn his draw bursts like Gallium and H2O into actual source of defense.
Right.
So here, open 3.
Open 3 and then the Helium. So,
Yeah,
fun thing with the Helium, I think there was like, I literally just looked at this data not too long ago, but there were like 8 or 9 Deus Adams decks, and only 4 of them were running Helium.
Nah, Helium's crazy. This card is.
Helium is
good.
such a good card. It does not matter what matchup it is. It is basically I am guaranteed blocking this hole unless you can return this to my hand or remove it from the game via something like Burning Curiosity. Because any Vanish effects just eliminates your Larig attack. Completely.
Yeah, there's Waku does have a lot of cards to help block Tama attacks. The Helium, being able to stick on the board, the Guardian Singularity. It does make this matchup really tough for me. Here, I think I ended up doing a strange play where I just DS drive a level 1, and then, because I need the Exceed for Burning Curiosity to remove from play the Helium.
Yeah.
And I was contemplating about it too because I had an Over Pursuit in my hand, but I ended up doing this play because it opens 3 and guarantees a Lyric attack at least.
Yeah. Which it kind of sucks that you have to burn your. Like this might just be me. To me, it just feels really bad to have to burn your Burning Curiosity so early in the game on the Helium.
Yep.
Because I feel like that piece you just want to like save for later to actually deal with a real problem child that you can't in the late stages of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But we see he just go ahead and smash the picture frame out of frame. Ha 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 ha. Anyways,
Yeah, but you can see the Garden putting in a lot of work here, being able to keep up a consistent hand size and not not faltering to Tama attacks early game, despite bursting 2 guards.
Right.
Yeah. Here he keeps his hand size, and just pays the 2 to grow. I think in this turn he played a Steampunk and banished the picture frame, not picture frame, the flash card, and
Yeah.
vanishes the Yuki. No, he are going to yeah. Oh no, never mind. I completely misremembered it then.
Double helium. Oh, excuse me. H2O, not helium.
Yep.
Vanish now. Get the burst. Did he draw or force you to discard off of that H2O?
Discard.
Okay.
He made me discard Remember, and I bursted nothing.
Yeah. Ah, nice.
Perfect time again.
Yep. Just you see it when you see it when you don't want it, and then you get the Haniel Exia. Hello.
Yeah. The other thing too was Waku was sitting next to Shimizuki when we were doing round 6, so he kind of knows what I'm playing.
Right.
Because I caught Shimizuki with the Umer Clear superhero, and Waku kept his deck high enough to where he wouldn't lose to that play.
Yeah, either keeping your deck high or your hand low kind of helps against that. If you can still operate with almost 0 hand size, Umer Clear really doesn't do anything. Or the Umer Clear into Ush combo doesn't really do that much damage to the opponent.
Yeah, and H2O, just ripping my hand out and just forcing me to just go double Remember when he opened 3 against me. Really does suck because I am losing out to damage race.
Yeah.
So I had to do a I had to get to 7 limit, put the double Remember, hope I draw level 1, and then I had to freeze the Deus because I didn't have a guard.
Right. Helium Burst. You actually do get the damage here because that's not a servant. And he can't pay for Goss to replace the guard tax, and even then, I don't know if he'd want to pay an extra to enter to do so, because even though it's not discarding a servant, remember taxes the action to guard. All Garden of Singularity does is change that 3 cards in your hand can act as the guard key text. So you'd still have to pay 2 additional enter to even guard if he had enough cards to pay for Goss.
Yeah. You can see he has a ton of enter here, so he was able to kill the Remember later this turn. Yeah, I think he kills one of them and then he attacks over the other one, and he still forces out a Deus shield. Spoiler.
I mean, with 1 cloth and knowing seeing how much. Oh wait, that was his trash. Never mind. I thought that was his hand. Like, damn, that's huge.
Yeah, here he's thinking on the OPG.
Yeah.
Thinking on what to add back.
Knowing the clear power that Deus Adams has and the efficiency of its clear power, it would not surprise me if he forced to do shield this turn, like, at all.
Yeah. So he pays the 2. Something interesting you could do with Deus against Remembers is that if you have a card stuck in the enter zone, you could just pay out the card in the enter, and then you could just add it back with the OPG. But he doesn't do that here. He just gets more gas to try to open my field, and I just put the Gauss on top just so I can remember myself. So he added back in a Black Phosphorus and what was it? I forgot. What was the third card he added back?
Good question. We can rewind that. Black Phosphorus, Oigona, and Anna.
Okay. So I think if I remember this correctly, um, he minuses the remember what Animirage attaches a soul, uh, and then he does a attack where the Animirage will beat over the remember because of -2k from Deus passive, and then the
Mhm.
minus will target the other remember that got hit with Animirage, open that lane, and then I think he kills Lepus too. So he was opening 2 damage, and I had 1 cloth, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to risk it.
Right.
Here he's he just switches out what he wants to pick. I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Go
so
for
it
it
looks like
after.
he's getting the PA instead of the Oigona.
I think he added steampunk instead. Yeah, he changed it for steampunk because I remember the board was Animirage, steampunk, and a level 1. Yeah, so he ends up. So he does think of it because the board is a little
Inconvenient.
yeah. While Waku's thinking, fun fact, this deck is actually Scalp's deck that Waku bought off him. So that's how. If you're wondering how like random JP players got Neon decks, yeah, it was me and Scalp's fault.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry. um, yeah, Waku came to the hotel around like 1 a.m. and my fan was actually broken, so I just said, I'm just gonna chill in the lobby. Yeah, but here Anna opens the steampunk effect minus another 8k. So that kills remember -16, and then here he's threatening 2 damage. The Anna will attack into the remember, and then the DS2 will just target the Lepus.
Yeah. So he gets the clear on both. He'll kill the remember and then just clear the Lepus as a side effect, basically. Since
Yeah.
right now remember is a unfortunate 13k because of Deuce's constant.
So I was thinking for a bit. I was like, I could risk the top card being a burst, and then I could just stop one of the damage. But I was like, it's whatever. I'll just shield, be safe. In hindsight, I probably should have done it. This was last round, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah,
We were
you guys were basically in at this point.
Yeah, you can see I was playing pretty fast here. I was counting my deck to make sure I don't if I deck out with this or not. And then he just passes. I think I don't deck out. Yeah.
You still got 3 cards in deck. You're fine.
Yeah. And then here, yeah, I just showed
Tokiyukis.
Yeah, I just showed it was 10. So I draw the 2, since he ripped my entire hand, and I asked how many cards in deck. Because I was thinking of just doing a superhero to get a card for the 3rd Signy.
Right.
But yeah, because I Umar cleared him on like 2 cards, he still has a healthy deck size.
Honestly, I honestly don't know what you could do here on it, like without going too crazy.
Yeah, this game was pretty much over for me. We were just playing it out for the sake of playing it out, because he still has Madoka, and what he can just do is, even if I declare OPG and try to do a double swing, he could just Madoka tap down my board, and then he'll still have something to he still has a soul left, so he could just attack over.
Yeah.
No.
Right now, the biggest issue is getting rid of that Ana Mirage, which, hey,
You see me call a server, that I was like, oh whatever. My hand was fun fact. So the reason I called the servant was I had nothing else, and it was really bad because I needed a wait for a flash card to open the lane, so I wasn't able to do that. So I just unfortunately had to do this really sad play.
He's gonna ditch his hand. Oh, he actually has the servant.
Yeah, he drew the guard as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That clears
and
that. Go for it.
And then I just concede. I was like, oh yeah, you just go Ana Mirage, attack over Exia, -12. I take the hit, and I die.
So, what? Why is this video an extra 10 minutes though?
So you can see our game lasted only 17 minutes. So we were just talking for a bit. He was like, oh yeah, the Umer Clear plus Exia is a cool combo. I was like, oh yeah, I stole it from from GP5. But I run back to my hotel room and I get my AS deck, and we're just like, hey, there's 20 minutes left. You just want to play an All-Star game? And he's like, yeah, let's play.
Oh.
So
Wait, what is he playing?
He's also playing Tama. He's playing Mayu.
Oh.
It's kind of like the classic round one. We're both like, don't give a shit anymore, so we're just fucking around.
Yeah. I kind of see a little bit of this. Like, I know this is supposed to be the GP video, but hey.
Yeah, you might as well get the format in. We kept tying dice rolls, so we had to keep rolling.
Bro! Oh, there we go.
There you go, yeah. Yeah, like, there were people just watching it. Like, you see the two guys in table one, they're like, oh, I think they're playing All-Star. And I was like, yeah, we're kind of just done with our match, you know? And we... Like, after we were done, I was just looking at the other tables. I'm like, oh man, everyone's still playing.
Yeah, it's kind of what happens when you finish your match in 10 minutes.
Yep. So let's see. I think something cool did happen in this like turn one, but.
I don't know what any of these cards do other than the fact that
I charge Haniel. It's kind of basically like Diva Han. No, I took it back and then I said, I charged a card that says in the enter. Oh no, it copies the its color becomes the same as the lyric.
World's End Key. I know that card.
Oh yeah, that card's crazy. So me just beating his card because I had no idea what it does.
Oh, that's not a servant. Okay, yeah, then I don't know what any of these cards do.
Oh, you know what that is? That's Romail. And
oh, that is Romail. Oh man, I do know cards.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Waku said your world and key triggers. I'm like, oh no, they're both the same class. They don't trigger. Just like Deus, you know, just open some holes and attack.
Oh man, the true open 3 and attack format. Except it's just for like the first 3 turns. It's open 3 attack, and then someone's like, "All right, yeah, it's time to start using these things called arts."
Yeah, arts. So AS Haniel is a little different from Diva Haniel. Her effect is you could tap her.
And that's where the video ended because I think I walked by, saw you guys, like instinctively saw that there wasn't a Diva game going on, and I clicked stop recording, so we don't get to see any more of that.
Unlucky.
But still, it's still interesting to see some kind of AS play. Now I wish I recorded more on that. Shoot.
Yeah, I wish you did. The round was. We finished the game And there was still time left on the clock.
Man.
I guess I'll finish the statement. AS Haniel is you can tap her, discard a card. You search your deck for a level 2 white clicking. Is search, and then you can shuffle the deck. So you know, any card you bottom deck, shuffle it to the top.
Man, that sounds a lot better than DS Haniel. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's so much better.
Turn 1, yeah, sure, I'll totally tap her to look for my next turn's plays.
Yep. Great.
But anyways,
yeah.
well, that's round 7.
Yeah, quick game. It was just we both didn't care, so we're just like having fun. Oh,
Yeah,
fun fact. Waku did not drop a single game until the final match against Shimizuki. So goes to show, good player.
Yeah, and I do have that video recorded. So if you're watching this in round order, you've got yourself 2 more rounds to go through before you get there. Unless you just want to fast forward, see the finals. We all know how that works. But no, it's definitely a treat to watch, since it is the finals is between both of the Japanese players that we've seen on all of the recorded rounds. Because if I remember correctly, Shimizuki was also in a earlier round too. So seeing them make it all the way to the top, there's stuff that can be learned from their gameplay there too. We'll spoil a little bit of the video for those who are watching this in order, but there's a lot of the gameplay that can be learned from in that video. So even if like you just want to see the outcome, it's definite, or like you already know the outcome or you've already seen the match kind of thing, definitely worth watching, because there is a lot to learn from in that video. So we'll wrap things up here. Thanks again, Starfruit, for joining me for another commentary session. So unfortunate what happened there, though.
It's okay. But thank you for having me. It's been fun. Vegas was a great trip, and and shout out to Carta Magica. Like, we give them a lot of slack for how much they messed up for the previous tournaments, but this event was so well ran. They really redeemed themselves, and I'm actually looking forward to their winter GP.
Dates as of recording still to be announced, but once they are announced, you can probably bet to see most of the people who went to that GP, or who were at the Vegas one. You know what I mean. I can't words. Words are hard.
Words are indeed hard.
But like I said, that's it for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Bye.